Guardians, Privileged Ones, it's been a while since we've been here inside of Destiny 2 making content, and let alone going over XUR's inventory review and location. So that is exactly what we're doing today. Just to inform every single one of you, the location where XUR is this weekend is going to be the tower. So go to the tower, go over by Dead Orbit, and you will actually be able to find XUR in that location, and we'll head over there momentarily. First off though, we've got the new apartment for any of you Destiny fans out there on the channel that actually didn't know about this. I moved to Florida, and I'm also going to be posting up the video of the move-in vlog, so you'll be able to see the entire apartment and everything. So we're posting that video up right after this one, so I hope you all enjoy that. And also, I'm going to be going over my setup in a later video at some time this next following week. I'll be going over the actual setup, because as you can see, we've got a Rode microphone NT1 that is all set up with the AI one, and we've got a few other things on the desk now that are different from our previous setup. Okay, Guardians, we're going to head over to XUR, go over the location, and go over the inventory. So first off, if you've never actually been to XUR, if you just got Destiny 2 because maybe you decided to buy it with the brand new DLC that just came out the other week prior to this week, then this is the tower. Once you get through the story, you'll find the tower, and once you get back all the way up to the back section of the tower, up these stairs, around the corner, here is XUR. This is the guy that you're going to want to look for every single week if you're new to Destiny 2. For anyone that knows about XUR already and knows what his purpose is, he sells exotics. We're going over his inventory right now. So for today, as per May 18th, we have the Soros regime, we have the Claws of Ahimkara, we've got the Gemini Jester, and we've got Crest of Alpha Lupe. Now, Crest of Alpha Lupe, Gemini Jester, Soros regime, and Claws of Ahimkara, for any of you new players, are exotics. These are what you're looking for to increase your characters beyond the normal standards. Then we've got 3 of coins, and then we've also got 5 of swords. We also have Faded Engram. Now, I'm going to go over all this right now. So, the very first thing is Claws of Ahimkara is gain an additional melee charge. This is for the Warlock. Now, being able to house an additional melee charge is always beneficial. This is a new exotic available to Warlocks, so I would highly recommend picking it up. Having that additional melee charge will help you in melee fights against Titans, and will also just help overall make your Warlock even that more overpowered in the Crucible. We've got the Soros regime being an auto rifle exotic. I actually ended up getting 3 of these in a row prior to XUR even selling it, so I don't have to pick this up today, but holding down the trigger increases the rate of fire. Also, Soros Legacy, the bottom half of each magazine deals bonus damage and has a chance to return health on kill. So that's also very beneficial. I like using this gun because when I get a kill, I get my health back pretty much about 90% of the time from what I've noticed, and it's just a decent gun altogether. Moving over to the leg armor for the Hunter class is going to be the Gemini Jester. This is dodging disorients nearby enemies and temporarily removes their radars. So, dodging disorients the enemies, kind of blinds them a little bit, slightly. And then their radar is removed. And the radar is actually removed for a significant amount of time to confuse them. This is really good for the Crucible. I wouldn't use it inside of PvE like strikes and nightfalls and raids. I wouldn't use it there, but I would definitely use it inside the Crucible. Next, Chest of Alpha Lupe for the Titan. This is Survival Well, which generates an additional orb of light from supers and a healing pulse when Barricade is activated. Now, this is an okay exotic. It's not as good as back in D1 where everybody used it, but it's still fairly decent. Would I recommend it to Titans to try out and see if it works for them? Yes, absolutely. But for the exotics that I would highly recommend getting is definitely Gemini Jester, Soros, and the Claws of Ahimkara for this week. So definitely pick up these 3 exotics. Now, obviously, if you only have a Hunter, pick up the Gemini Jester and the Soros. If you've got a Warlock, pick up the Ahimkara and then the Soros. But don't buy any exotics from XUR just yet. What you're going to want to do is make sure that you've got enough saved up for the Faded Engram. you've got enough to buy a couple of 3 of coins, you know, go and farm for those exotics, even though preferably the 3 of coins doesn't work for me. And then you want to buy the exotics that you want from XUR. Then you are going to want to buy your Fated Engram. Fated Engram guarantees you an exotic that you don't have. So I'm currently on a Warlock, so I'm actually going to buy the Claws of Ahamkara because I don't have them yet. Then I'm going to buy the Fated Engram because I'm on my Warlock. I am guaranteed the Claws of Ahamkara or the Suros. So I've already got the Suros. I've already got the Claws of Ahamkara. So now, hopefully, the Fated Engram gives me something that I don't have yet from this DLC. So we're going to actually apply this, and we're going to hopefully get the robes. And we got them. We got Sanguine Alchemy, which is the only other exotic that I needed for my Warlock in this DLC. Super excited. So the only thing left to actually farm for is the Huckleberry, which is going to be a Tex Mechanica version of a submachine gun. But let's look over the Sanguine Alchemy really quick. This is going to be one of the new robes for the Warlock. I really love the way these look, and the original shader on them is fantastic. I'm going to go over the new perk, which is Heightened Senses. Standing in a rift grants an enhanced radar and marks high priority targets for you and your allies. Is it fairly decent? Kinda. It's pretty good. It allows your entire team to really know what's going on, so that's great. Next up, we are going to go over just a couple of the shaders for this armor. So let's just preview just some pretty standard shaders. This looks the same. Oh, there we go. There it is. It changed. So we'll preview this one. We'll preview the Karos Bronze. Not good. We are going to definitely do the new Monarchy Succession. That is good. That is a really good shader. There you have it, guys. I'm going to go over one final one, which is going to be the Calluses Treasured. All gold. And then I guess we have one more to actually go over. Indigo Matrix, one of my favorites. That's okay. Not that great. Calluses Selected. That's okay as well. There you have it. I hope you all enjoyed. And remember, follow me on Twitter at VPrivilege. You can check the link down below in the description. You can also check out my merch store for awesome hats and t-shirts alike. You can also find some Fortnite merchandise on there as well because we are moving into Fortnite content. So if that's something that interests you and you're new to the channel, I do cover Destiny content and Fortnite content here on the channel and a couple of other games in between. As always, for every single one of you though, stay violent, be privileged.
Oh, hi. VPG isn't here right now, but I guess you enjoyed the content. So over there's the logo you can click on. That will allow you to subscribe. More content up there, and behind the scenes daily content over here on the vlog channel. There you go. Enjoy.